Hello guys, it's Sapphire Yagami with Gotham review from the episode 3 to the episode before the current episode, which is about the Scarecrow. And so, in episode The Balloon Man, Gordon Bullock tracked a vigilante who targets corrupt Gotham citizens he's known as he's nicknamed the Balloon Man because he's nicknamed Balloon Man because he straps his victims to weather balloons. Montoya and Allen question Gordon about Cobblepot, who returns to Gotham to get revenge on Mooney. He gets a job at the Mafia Don Sal Maroni's restaurant and is befriended by Maroni himself. Mooney arranges for Falcone's lover Natalia to be disfigured in a phony mugging after Falcone's men severely beat a waiter with whom Mooney had been sexually coupled. Gordon realizes that Balloon Man is a social worker, Davis, who was driven to become the Balloon Man because of corrupt officials refusing to aid children on the streets. He warns Gordon that more vigilantes will follow in his path, and at his apartment later, Gordon receives a surprise visit from Cobblepot. Now, the Balloon Man is right about that. There will be more vigilantes that will follow this path. And we're all waiting for that one vigilante, the Dark Knight, the Batman. So that's that episode 3. In episode 4, titled Arkham, Gordon learns of the Arkham plan when he visits Bruce Wayne, where Alfred mentions that Falcone and Mayor James are backing the project that will improve the Arkham district. An unnamed hitman has been targeting the city council members involved in the Arkham project. After an attack on Maroni's restaurant, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Maroni's. For some reason, I want to say macaroni. Like, maybe it's because I'm hungry. So, Maroni's restaurant by 3 masked men. Cobblepot is promoted to restaurant manager by Maroni. Following his actions of saving a bag of money and the death of the previous manager, Mooney pits 2 female singers against each other for her nightclub job opening, with the winner being whatever. Mary James holds a conference about the Arkham plan, announcing that Falcone will handle small housing development projects and Maroni will be refurbishing the asylum. Later, Cobblepot kills the 3 masked robbers who attacked Maroni's restaurant, who it turns out had been hired for just that purpose by Cobblepot himself by serving them poisoned cannolis. So, what I love about Cobblepot is that Cobblepot is like he's not what you would say in terms of villainy. He's not strong, like, I'm gonna fight you. His villainy is more mind games, manipulating people to get them what they want and playing it. Oh, look at me, I'm the penguin. Oh no, he doesn't really like nobody calling him a penguin, even though that's the name he's gonna eventually become known as. Like when Batman and all stuff get there, he's gonna be known as the penguin. So that's what I'm really loving about seeing this Cobblepot, because I remember, because all my knowledge of superheroes and villains comes from like the cartoons I watched as a kid, or like the movies. So for me, Batman, all I knew about Batman, I never read comics. All I knew about the Batman and his villains was from Batman the animated series in the '90s. And Penguin was not really like my favorite villain. Like Catwoman was my top fave villain. I love me some Catwoman. Oh god, Catwoman is awesome to me. She's just awesome. My second favorite would be Harley Quinn, just because she's just so bubbly in personality, but she's a little freaking kooky, and her relationship with the Joker is so not healthy. But Cobblepot was just like that character. I was like, I'm like, okay, I see that he's evil, but it's like, eh. But with the Gotham and their vision of the Penguin Cobblepot is awesome. I love it. So in episode 5, Viper, Bruce finds a way to speak to the board members of Wayne Enterprise who learn their connections to the Arkham District project. A new drug called Viper is hitting the street where the user gains super strength, but it eventually kills them. Like, they literally showed this dude, like, he's all hyped up on Venom Viper, like, he has like Hulk like strength now. He's like, like the veins, his freaking neck and stuff was like, and he goes, I think he was chasing someone, and he goes to pick up the refrigerator, but then it's like that moment he loses strength, and it goes, crashes on him. I'm like, damn. It's like, I think they said it does something to the bones of the person, like, it just brittles your bones, and so that's why he couldn't hold it anymore. So, Maroni plans to rob a casino owned by Falcone, and Cobblepot reveals his past. Gordon learns that Viper, which is a prototype of Venom, we're going to see Venom later on, hopefully, is being distributed at a charity event held by Wells Zen and Wayne Enterprises. Gordon shoots the canister on the roof, and former Wells Zen employee Stan Polowski, what is some weird name, is exposed, jumping off as he suggests that they check out Warehouse 39, where Gordon and Bullock later find nothing. As Maroney makes plans to conspire against Falcone with her lover and Russian mob boss Nikolai, a disguised Lisa visits him in the park where she shares her opera music with him. So you have Fish Mooney, making her move on trying to overtake everything from Falcone. So she gets Lisa, whatever the heck you want to call her name. She pretty much preps her to become the woman that Falcone's gonna fall in love with. So she's like, "Oh, I love this song." He's like, "I love that song too." Like, I'm just like, she better be careful because like you're dealing with a don, like a boss in this underworld of organized crime. That's like, personally, I wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna sit there risk my life trying to pretend to be something I'm not. Because in case we find out, guess who would die? Me. I am not trying to end up like, you know, in a dish somewhere, dead or burnt up, whatever, or how they kill people. You know what I'm saying? So in episode 6, Spirit of the Goat, 10 years ago, a mass killer calling himself the Spirit of the Goat. Seriously, he could come up with a better name than a goat. I'm just saying, like, I'm like, it's like the Spirit of the Goat. It's not really, like, why these criminals come up with names that's not putting fear into people? It's like the Spirit of the Goat. That's what I'm thinking about a goat. Like, you want some cans or something to eat? You want some paper? Like, when I think of goat, I'm thinking of, I really don't think of something like, oh my gosh, a goat! Yeah. Yeah. So, the mass killer calling himself Spirit of Goat targets the firstborn of Gotham City's elite. The goat targets a girl named Shelley Larson, which leads a young Bullock and his partner, Detective Dix, to try and rescue her. When Larson is found dead, they find the killer, Randall Milky, who claims that Randy Milky is dead as he tries to attack them. Milky is shot down by Bullock after Dix falls through a trapdoor and ends up badly injured. 10 years later, Bullock finds Robert Hastings' daughter, Amanda, murdered by someone with the same goat motive. Upon surgery, Harvey sees a penny inside her neck, Milky's trademark, which only he and Dix knew, which meant that he was not an imposter. They found out that Hastings psychotherapist Dr. Marks hypnotized both Milky and the new killer to become the goat to scare Gotham's rich and corrupt. The murder of Cobblepot is also investigated, with Gordon the prime suspect as Montoya and Allen finally find a witness near the river. When they attempt to arrest Gordon and Bullock, Cobblepot enters the police station, causing friction between Bullock and Gordon. Now my thing is, I don't like Montoya just because every time we do see Montoya, she's always on, Gordon and Bullock, because she's like higher up in them and they different. But then she's also constantly talking to Barbara. And we find out that her and Barbara have the same together. I'm like, oh, okay, why you still? My thing I don't like Barbara is like he's constantly getting this to Gordon, like she wants to know all what he's gonna work. I'm like, he's a officer. I think the reason he doesn't talk to you about his work is because he doesn't want to put you in danger. He doesn't need you with that knowledge of what's going on, because that makes you, now you know this, so that makes you a target. So stay out of it, Barbara. And not only that, but she willingly talks to her ex. Like, you don't do that. You don't talk to your ex. Like, if women don't want men talking to their ex-girlfriend, you shouldn't be talking to your ex-girlfriend neither, Barbara. Pot. So in Penguin's Umbrella, episode 7, Gordon takes Barbara to the bus station, telling her to leave Gotham. See, because she all up in people's business. Cobblepot leads Carbone and two other henchmen to Nikolai's hideout, killing him and Carbone. The escalating mob war is put down with a land trade between the two mafia families. A drunken Bullock reevaluates his choice for helping Gordon, and the two partners attempt to arrest the mayor and Falcone, but they give up when it is revealed that Falcone and hitman Victor Zsasz has Barbara, who had come back to try and negotiate with Falcone for Gordon. Oh, it's like, ooh, I just hate Barbara. I just hate her. But I know we need her so that we can have a little future Batgirl. I know we're gonna need her eventually, because But it's just like, it's like, oh my god, I just hate her. Right, I just hate her character so freaking much. It's like Barbara gives me a migraine. Like I'm having one right now. God, I hate Barbara. Anyway, as Falcone later tends to his chickens, Cobblepot visits him, and Falcone tells him that everything is going as Cobblepot predicted. In a flash night to the night they had met Gordon, it is shown that Cobblepot and Falcone have formed a deal in which Falcone will place Gordon in charge of killing Cobblepot, giving Cobblepot a chance at surviving. In exchange, Cobblepot will forge an alliance with Maroni, stitching for Falcone. Cobblepot tells Falcone that Mooney and Nikolai are conspiring against him. So revealed that we see that Cobblepot is good at manipulating people because it's sort of like he's good at reading how people are going to react to certain things. So he kind of planned this out because he knows that Gordon is not like every other police officer at the district, at the police thing. He knows that Gordon is not going to shoot him. He knew that if he would have did the bullet would have straight up shot him, no such a thing. But that Gordon is that good guy, that cop that wants to do everything but want to uphold the law to find justice. He knows that kind of he could sense that in Gordon, so that's why he made sure he picked Gordon, because if that was anybody else, they would have. Now I ain't thought twice about it. He been gone. So in episode 8, The Mask, Bruce returns to school where he has some trouble with the students, including Tommy Elliott, who made fun of his parents' death and asked Alfred to teach him how to defend himself. Gordon and Bullock investigate Richard Sinus, who is hosting an illegal and deadly fight club where the victims are those who applied for Sinus' investments. Meanwhile, Lisa's loyalty to Fish Mooney begins to falter when she learns of Mooney's plan to eventually kill Don Falcone. But Mooney pressures her to steal a ledger from Falcone's office that may be used to incriminate him. When Gordon is caught at the site of the fight club, Bullock asks GCPD for help finding Gordon. After the mask and those involved are arrested, Gordon is informed by Detective Alvarez that Selena was apprehended after robbing a dress store. So within this episode, what I really like about this episode, because we see more how badass Alfred is. Like, if I ever was had Bruce Wayne money and I needed a butler, I would get somebody like Alfred. Like, Alfred is that dude. I'm telling you, I think everybody has somebody like Alfred in their life. So we have Alfred teaching Bruce how to fight and everything. And then the kicker part is he takes Bruce to the boy's house, right? He takes him out. He gives him his daddy's watch, right? Bruce knocks upon that door, has the watch in there, and goes, "Hey!" I was like, "Oh, so now look at little Batman, look at little Batman." And then Alfred just comes "Okay, Bruce, that's enough, Bruce, that's enough," and says a little thing and just walks away. I'm like, "Oh my god, I want somebody like Alfred, for real." I think everybody seriously needs somebody like Alfred in their life. Everybody needs Alfred. Just Alfred is that dude. I'm telling you, man. Alfred is that dude. Episode 9, titled Harvey Dent. So in this episode, Gordon has Selena placed at Wayne Manor for her safety. During a prison transport from Blackgate Penitentiary to St. Mark's Psychiatric Hospital, insane bomb maker Ian Hargrove is taken by the Russian mob who are working against Falcone following Nikolai's death. All this mob stuff is just too much for me. Whew. You kill somebody, you're going to retaliate. There's so much drama. Gordon meets with Harvey Dent, who suspects tycoon Dick Lovecraft may be behind the Wayne murders. When Gordon and Bullock find Hargrove at an abandoned metal factory, they are ambushed by Russian mob thugs who make off with Hargrove. Manipulated by Fish Mooney, the new Russian boss Gregor Kasinov, I think I'm pronouncing it right because it's supposed to be Russian, and his crew target Falcone's cache of money, but when the police standoff ensues, the Russians' armored truck explodes via remote control by Butch Gilson. Oswald visits Lisa at his apartment. Now this part was just so creepy for us. This is just so I just got pervert right now. I just got pervert from Cobblepot right in this episode. He's in the girl's apartment, right, and he starts sniffing stuff. I'm like, is he sniffing her shirt? I'm just like, please don't sniff no panties on this show. Please don't sniff no panties. I was just like, because he just started sniffing stuff. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is he doing? Is he really sniffing her clothing? What the hell? Oh my god. So, he his apartment sniffs herself, looking very creepy and perverted, telling her that he knows that she's a spy for Fish and that he won't tell Falcone. So then later at a press conference, Mary Jane states that Arkham Asylum will be reopened to house the criminally insane, including Ian Hargrove. Later that night, Gordon leaves a message on Barbara's phone unaware that she has gone back to sleeping with Renee Montoya. I'm just like, stop. Ho. She probably been talking about she gone back. No, she probably been sleeping with him since she been talking to him, talking to Montoya since we first seen her talking to Montoya. That's why she been probably sleeping with him. Cause seriously, who sits there and seriously talks to their ex like that? She been getting her lesbian love affair. Seriously, Gordon seriously deserves better than this thought of also serious. He deserves better. He's a good guy. He deserves better than this. She don't deserve. She doesn't deserve him. She does not deserve him. I'm sorry. Episode 10, Lovecraft. In episode 10, assassins led by Copperhead infiltrate Wayne Manor, but Alfred fends them off, allowing Bruce and Selena to escape. Because remember last episode, Selena was there for protection because she was the only one that said, who saw who killed the Waynes. So Alfred seeks Gordon and Bullock to help find the pair. Cobblepot tells Falcone that there's a mole working for him within Mooney's ranks. Dent suspects Dick Lovecraft hired the assassins. Meanwhile, Falcone kills Irish gangster Bannon for failing to guard the armory and increases the tribute to be paid to him by all of his gang leaders and Mafiosi, I think it's pronounced it. Selena tells Bruce that the assassins were after her, not him, and leads him to an underground area used as a mall for street kids. They see Ivy Pepper, who tells Selena that her fence Clyde is operating in the Narrows. Gordon finds Lovecraft, who claims that those after Selena are also after him, and gives Gordon some files about the Wayne Enterprise stocks. The two are attacked by the same assassins who killed Lovecraft and knocked Gordon unconscious. Bruce and Selena visit Clyde, only to get grabbed by his associates. The assassins arrive to claim Selena, but she knocks one out just as Bullock and Alfred arrive. Copperhead stalks Bruce, demanding to know where Selena is. Clyde and those involved are arrested. Following Lovecraft's suicide, Mary Jane reassigns Gordon to Arkham Asylum. Selena kisses Bruce. I was like, oh, look at little Bruce getting a little mad. Get some, Bruce. Get you some little Catwoman Bruce. Y'all gonna have a really difficult relationship when y'all older, but it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good. 11 Rogues Gallery. It's my legacy. After the death of Dick Lovecraft, James Gordon was assigned to guard duty at Arkham Asylum, where he works under the asylum director, Dr. Jerry Lane. During his first week, investigates a series of attacks on prisoners with the help of Dr. Leslie Thompson. Meanwhile, Mooney discusses her plan to overthrow Don Falcone with underboss Jimmy Savano. Savano thinks he should be the new boss, but Mooney is sure she is the best candidate. Oswald Cobblepot is then arrested by the police for trying to further extort some dock workers already paying protection money to Sal Maroni. Gordon, Bullock, and Essen, I don't pronounce their name right, discovered that the prisoner attacking prisoners was Jack Gruber, because the way he attacked people, he seriously using electricity. I'm like, that's badass. Who then escapes from Arkham with his associate Aaron Hilziger after killing several guards in Jerry Lane. Cobblepot is eventually bailed out by Maroni, who initiated the arrest to teach Cobblepot a lesson about hubris. Silvano tries to get Butch Gilson to join his crew and renounce Mooney, but Gilson kills Silvano instead. I'm really loving Gotham. I'm serious. You just gotta love this show. Episode 12, What the Little Birdie Told Him. Jack Gruber and Aaron Helsinger escape from Arkham Asylum and on a rampage through Gotham. My thing, because this is going to be throughout the Batman universe, I realize, and this is with every other superhero. It's like they arrest people, but for some reason these people can always get out. Especially if you watch the animated series and stuff with Batman and everything. It's like he always does the same thing. It's like he captures Joker, Harley, Ivy, Scarecrow, Clayface, Two-Face, Riddler, Penguin, but they always seem to get out of Arkham Asylum. Like, what's the point of this place if they could just easily get out without an effing problem? Like, what's the effing point of even having Arkham Asylum and then these people just literally can't escape within a week and back to doing what they do best? It's like, what's the freaking point? Like, oh my god. Like, honestly, this place is either lack of security or it's not really that built to actually house people in. Like, seriously. So they're on the rampage. James Gordon promises the commissioner he will arrest Gruber within 24 hours, and he is reinstated as a detective for that time. Edward Enigma. I love the Riddler. Like the guy who plays the Riddler is just I just love his quirkiness, and he always wants to, he's always has a riddle. So I just love it. It's just cute. It's just quirkiness. Edward Enigma tells Gordon Bullock that Jack Gruber is an alias of Jack Bunchki, a former bank robber for the Mafia who was betrayed by Salvatore Maroni. Fish Maroni makes her move against Falcone and abducts Lisa. Gordon Bullock put Maroni under protective custody to use as bait to attract Bunchki. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bunchki. To the police station. Falcone discovers that Mooney is behind Lisa's abduction and has offered a deal. Falcone is to sign his crime family over to Mooney's gang in exchange for the opportunity for him and Lisa to leave for Italy. Bunchki attacks the police station in search of Maroni. Gordon, protected by rubber boots provided by Enigma, is immune to the initial attack and thwarts Bunchki. I think Edward Enigma, as his character, in terms of him working police, I think he's very overlooked. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this police station is actually using Edward to his full potential. Like, literally, he's the only one I can see that actually is helping in terms of when Gordon always goes to Nigma. Because Nigma is, like, right on the money when it comes to helping them solve these crimes. Like, I think Abraham is so overrated. And I think he's so overlooked in his position. I'm so serious. So, but before Falcone goes through the deal, Cobblepot informs him that Lisa was always working for Maroni. Falcone confronts Maroni and Lisa at the Farmers Club and strangles Lisa to death. This is why I wouldn't be her. Cause see what happened? She got strangled to death. I would not. If somebody came up to me and talking about, oh, I had to pretend to be this such and such to get this boss money. Hell no, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it for no my money. I'm not gonna, cause it's gonna end badly. You know what I'm saying? As it happened to her, she got strangled to death. Victor Z. Oh Lord, all these names are Russian and Italian. Oh God, Victor Z. Victor Z. I'm calling him Victor Z. And several mercenaries work for Falcone, then take both Mooney and Butch prisoner, while the Don gives Cobblepot a chance to mock his former boss as he inherited her nightclub as well as what is left of her gang. For living up to his end of the deal, Gordon is reinstated as detective. Woo! Go Gordon! Go Gordon! I mean, he's a good ass detective with all your freaking crooked cops in that mug. Welcome back to Jim Gordon, episode 13. In an unknown location, Fish Mooney is strapped to a stretcher while Falcone's top servant, Bob, will be in charge of torturing her. Bullock introduces Gordon to Arnold Flass. The three meet with a night janitor named Leon Winkler, who was a witness in a public homicide. When at the police station, Winkler is visited by a mysterious person who kills him. Edward Enigma states that the weapon used on Winkler was an ice pick. Gordon suspects that a cop is behind this as Sarah Essen tells him not to take action without her say-so. Upon returning from Switzerland, Bruce Wayne and Alfred Pennyworth encounter Ivory Pepper, who has been sent to carry a message to Selina Kyle. Gilson manages to free himself and severely beats Bob, then frees Fish Mooney. In the archives, Flash mocks Nicholas' crush on Christian Kringler. Leave him alone. He likes the girl. He just he has his own way of showing his affection. Okay, peace, man. So Gordon visits Cobblepot at the nightclub where he meets Cobblepot's mother, Gertrude. Gordon asks Cobblepot if he has any information about Flash. Victor Z finds Bob and kills him before informing Falcone. Bruce is visited by Selina and gives her a snow globe. Selina wants Bruce to distance himself from her and now claims that she did not see the face of the man who killed his parents. She's doing this. I know she saw him because she was the only one that night in that alleyway, and we know because she's like who be like future Catwoman, she gonna have like good vision at night. You know what I'm saying? So we know she saw him, but obviously she's doing this to protect Bruce, which is so sweet. It's like so beautiful, sweet. So Gordon eventually finds evidence that exposes Flash involvement in Winkler's death. As Flash is arrested, Mooney leaves town to lay low, but vows to take revenge against Cobblepot. So that's all I have so far for Gotham. I will be doing the rest of the episodes once I watch them. Then of course, I will upload them. So I will see you guys next time for the rest of Gotham on Fox. Airs at 8 o'clock. So see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and bye.